Today in this video, we're going to talk about how medical debt is coming back and how it may affect you when it comes to getting a mortgage. Check it out. Hi, I'm Rhonda Burgess. I'm a real estate broker and mortgage underwriter here in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and my firm is Southern Living Realty Partners. Okay, for this one, I'm going to put a link down in the description for you so you can see it for yourself. This is coming, I saw it on Reuters, but I seen it, it's another couple of places. Under the Biden administration, they had done away with medical debt appearing on your credit report. So you know how you would, it could be any medical debt could be anything from you didn't pay your copay, some other little bills, after the fact, after they done billed your insurance, and then they said, oh no, you still owe another $200-300, whatever, all the way up to major medical debt. Let's say for some reason, God forbid, you had gotten sick, you had gotten cancer, you've been in an accident, whatever, and you went into the hospital or you had treatment or whatever, and you still had substantial bills left. Okay, medical debt. That's what medical debt is. Okay, so under the Biden administration, they made it where medical debt was no longer on your credit report. And for those of us in the mortgage game, we stopped counting medical debt against you, right? So I'm gonna give you an example. When I was at the USDA, medical debt, we automatically just excluded medical debt. So if you had collections, right, from the orthodontist, the medical doctor, the x-ray people, the emergency room people, because when you go to the hospital, everybody can bill you separately. The emergency room doctor may bill you, the anesthesiologist may bill you, the hospital may bill you, everybody, durable medical equipment, everything, everybody can bill you separately besides the hospital. So you may end up, you may go in the hospital and you may even be having like an outpatient procedure or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you may still end up with, a couple of thousand, anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s worth of medical debt. Okay. So the USDA, when they started to exclude medical debt, so we excluded, we didn't care. Medical debt did not faze us no more. We were not, you were not penalized for having medical debt, because you know what? You ain't got 9 times out of 10, you have no control over stuff like that with your health. Okay. And that's why good health is priceless. But anyway, okay. So then other collections, we could exclude up to $2,000 or less. So let's say, for some reason you had a collection, maybe you had a payday loan or something, right? And you had other collections. As long as them collections in totality did not go over $2,000, you're cool. We ain't worry about it. Now, those other collections, those non-medical debt collections, would affect your credit score, right? But they made it where medical debt does not hurt your credit score, and it can't be held against you. And so that opened the door for a lot of people to be able to afford to buy a house, because before the credit score was getting tore out the frame, and then when you had so much debt, so much collections debt, we would have to include part of that as a monthly payment. And that would affect your DTI, whether you were actually paying it or not. If you have so much in collections, we would have to, let's say you had $5,000 in collections on your credit report, right? But your score was otherwise okay, and you was okay. So what we'd have to do is we'd have to take that 5,000 and divide it by like 24 months, or 36 months, or whatever the formula was, because we had a formula that told us how much debt they have, how many months you had to divide it over, and then we had to use that monthly payment in your DTI. And if it blowed your DTI, it blowed your DTI, whether you were paying that debt back or not. Okay, that's how it used to be. So when we got rid of the medical debt, we were all just happy about it, just happy because we saw, I know personally, I saw a lot of people who were able to qualify who previously could not qualify because they had gotten sick or somebody got, you know what I'm saying? They gotten sick, surgery, accident, whatever. Okay, so just so y'all know, the Trump administration is doing away with that, and they are putting medical debt back on your credit reports, and it will affect your credit score. I do believe in here, in the article, I think it starts August 1st. I know the interest on student loans starts August 1st, but the medical debt is coming back. So just so you all know, I don't know if they're going to go backwards and the medical debt that had been taken off previously, if it's coming back or if it's only going to apply to new medical debt. I don't know. I'm just telling you, the Trump administration is getting away with that, where the medical debt did not affect you and did not affect your credit score. So if you are planning to try to buy a house, I never like to tell people to hurry up and do stuff, because you know everybody's time is everybody's time, but it's coming back. Okay, so if you are presently one of these people, let's say maybe you're going to the doctors on the regular, and you got things going on. You may even be, planning on having a baby or whatever, and your insurance may not cover all of that with, the birth and afterwards and everything. If you anticipate you gonna be paying some medical bills anytime in the near future, and you were planning on buying a house, I would move as quickly as possible. Because again, I don't know when if they're going to go back and snatch that old debt that the Biden administration had done away with and put it back on your credit reports, or if this is just going to be new medical debt going forward. But just know now, if you got medical, it's coming back. Medical debt, medical collections are coming back. And so your credit score will be affected, because they're no longer going to allow that to be exempted. So if you have medical debt, it is going to affect your credit score, which is really going to affect whether or not a lot of people will be able to buy. I saw something that said, and I think it's in this Reuters article, that medical debt was the biggest debt like in 2010, 2012, that was affecting people, and their credit scores. So just get ready. But medical debt is coming back, and it will affect your credit score and everything. Again, my name is Rhonda Burgess. If this video has helped you, or know somebody it can help because they need to know about this medical debt situation, please share the video with them. Please give the video a thumbs up. I'll be coming out with more videos in the days coming up. And if I find out some more information about exactly when this is going to start and how we're all going to be affected with the medical debt, I will certainly let you know. Thank you. And as always, have a blessed day.